Welcome back to a brand new video, everyone. Sorry for the lack of content in the past couple weeks. I mean, I've been posting shorts, but I haven't really posted a video. I've been moving, as you can probably tell by the location change. The new room has some ups and downs. For instance, I basically have to make my bed every time I want to make a video, and in every video you guys are going to be able to see where the magic happens. Also, I really need blackout curtains because even with the blinds closed, there's just so much light going through this window. But regardless, I'm very happy with the move and where I am now. Just a much better environment, and I think I'll be able to crank out a lot more content for you guys. But while I was away, moving, trying to do homework, and starting a new job, AI has taken a turn for the worse. Come on guys, while I'm gone, you guys need to hold down the fort and make sure that it doesn't take the wrong turns. Now, if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I advocate for AI. I think that with the right direction, the development can be used for good, and it truly is the next generation of new technology. I was on YouTube last week and I got an ad for something quite alarming. Okay, quite alarming might be an exaggeration, but today we're going to be looking at the Rabbit R1. Now, what is the Rabbit R1? The Rabbit R1 markets itself as a pocket companion that moves AI from words to action. If we scroll down to its specifications, it basically says that it's just a device that uses an LAM, a large action model, which basically is just a machine learning algorithm. If we go to the OS page, it further expands on this, and it says that this is a type of technology that will understand human interaction with computers. It has 3 stages of how it learns what humans want from the device and what it provides to the user. Number 1, intention. Intention states that it will first understand what you mean by what you said. Human intentions are deeply personal, have layers, may be incomplete, and could change on a whim. Rabbit OS uses its long-term memory of you to translate your requests into actionable steps and responses that LAM could leverage in real time. I don't know about you, but that was very hard to read. I know I'm very nitpicky, but if you're going to be releasing some kind of crazy technology, you should write it in a very grammatically correct way. Number 2, we have interface. LAM then comprehends how applications and services you use daily LAM then comprehends how applications and services you use daily instead of relying on application programming interfaces. LAM can learn to see and act in the world like humans do. LAM has seen most interfaces of consumer applications on the internet and is more capable as we feed it with more data of actions taken on them. So basically, your applications, Instagram, messages. This LAM is trying to learn how humans use these applications, not even just base level of like how the applications function, but more on the level of day-to-day interaction. Do you text a certain person more than another person? Do you search up a certain thing on YouTube on a day-to-day basis? Number 3 is interaction. The LAM completes these tasks for you on virtual environments in our cloud, from basic tasks such as booking a flight or reservation to complex ones like editing images on Photoshop or streaming music and movies. There's no need for a complex local setup such as installing an app, a Chrome plugin, or typing code into a command line. Simply talk to your Rabbit OS and it will carry out the tasks for you. So I believe this is what it means by it's not using APIs. For instance, you don't need an app store to install applications. You could just tell the Rabbit, install Flappy Bird. But why do I have a problem with this? And why should you have a problem with this? Call me an old head, but all this new technology is kind of taking away the intuition of the average user. If the average user is just talking to a box and the box does things without the user really understanding what's going on, at this level, it's a little weird. You can make the argument that smartphones were this new technology that kind of made life easier for everybody, but you still have to do the action of downloading an app, putting in credentials. I'm very curious actually how the Rabbit handles credentials. Like if you're in public and you're trying to order an Uber, do you have to just say your credentials? Because there's no keypad on this thing. And if not, if it's saving your information, what if someone steals it? There's also a weird thing that comes into question with using AI as a standalone device, and that is tokens. When you use an AI model, all of these requests to access the AI model cost money. While these things do cost a flat rate of $200, I'm curious as to if you use this device more than someone else using this device, if you have to pay like a monthly rate. They also claim to be replacing phones, So are they partnering up with any carriers, or how does the actual phone service for these things work? Looking at an image of an R1 is kind of weird. You have a little scroller on the side, a button, and you have a camera. I suppose that this camera is probably using some facial recognition technology, but putting all of your security in facial recognition just does not seem safe, especially for a device that holds all of this power and all this personal data. We're talking about a device that claims to hold more personal data than your actual phone. Not just about your favorite things in life, but this device is trying to learn how you operate as a human. I just realized I'm not really looking at the camera because I'm looking at these images as I'm talking about them, so don't think I'm shy, okay? I can still see you guys. Now, it is a cool piece of technology for how cheap it is. I just don't think it's really necessary. Especially if you have a phone, I could pretty much just debunk needing this technology with one thing. Hey Siri, open Spotify. It's that easy. I will say that I am kind of fond of the design. It looks like an old school Game Boy, but we should not be reverting in technology. We need to be advancing and make all of our technology that comes out literally replacing old technology. This image right here just looks like an iPod Touch. The graphics on the screen don't even look that good, but I'm nitpicky. I'm being nitpicky, and there's obviously not enough information to make a clear distinction on how good the graphics actually are. But you get what you pay for $200. I mean, I just got a Google Pixel 7 for $230, and this thing is monumentally better. Oh, see, it's excited. Monumentally better than what this thing is. So call me a hater, but I am not going to be endorsing the Rabbit R1. Maybe when it's fully released and we're not just pre-ordering it, I'll make another video updating on how good it actually is. I might even buy one. Probably not, because giving your information to an AI company that doesn't have that much credibility is not the best move. But let me know what you guys think down below. Are you going to be buying a Rabbit R1? Do you think that you'll actually find use out of this device? Let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. Once again, I'm really sorry for the lack of content. Finally getting settled down in my new home, and we got some bangers on the way. I have a whole page of video ideas. It's just getting around to recording, editing, all that back end stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.